What up, peeps? We're playing some Orzhov. But let's hear that music.
Cards on the table, worlds in your hand. Shuffle up.
All right, let's get right into the gameplay. We did pretty well in this run. Hi, kitty. These 3 games, we played 3 games and then we stopped. But in the 3 games, we won all 3. We played this deck first. The Enchantress deck is what I'm calling it. This deck that I am playing, I titled something very fun. You'll have to look and see what it's titled in the title screen. If you clicked on the video, you know. I can't remember right now, that's why I'm not saying it. So we remove that first. The deck has a lot of removal. It's Control Tokens is the name of the game. We have the Planeswalkers to generate us creatures. We have a nice swing card in the Dollkeeper shop, which creates large tokens once we have a nice wide board. And the removal just controls everything. This deck would struggle a little bit against counter decks, but you can play around them. There's ways to do it. So just removing cards, removing cards, so that we can play cards. That's the name of this game. And I just want to let you know that I am so grateful for you guys coming and tuning into these videos. I love spending time with you, and I hope you enjoy the content. If you are new, consider subscribing for me. It would really help out the channel. And if you are returning, hey, why don't you subscribe too? That would be wonderful. Kitty and I would very much appreciate it. So this deck is overwhelming his deck right now. I have Planeswalker out on the floor. Gonna keep bringing in creatures. I have the removal to take care of his cards. So as soon as he loses this next creature, of course he is going to scoop. Let him attack. Let him hit my guy. If I have a little bit of sniffles in here, that I'm sorry. I got a little bit of a cold. It's raining here in Vegas. Raining, if you can believe it. So we remove his creature. Pump our board. And they'll scoop. Boop, scoops, and boogies. You always wait to play your removal when it hurts the most. And right there is when it would hurt them the most. So, and they scoop. And that was game 1. Victory. Rank up. And move on. So I think this deck is going to be able to carry me far. As the meta goes, we will tweak it here and there, but I think this is a good base to start. I've been tinkering with this deck a while now, and I think I'm ready to start playing it and showcasing it and see the little tinkers that I do, and hopefully we can make it to Mythic. We're about halfway through February right now, so if I don't make it to Mythic this month, I will push it till next month because Turtles is coming out. And with Turtles coming out and Lorwyn coming to a marvelous close, I think we're going to be playing a lot of Turtle. Limited, so playing the life gain deck. As you can see, I want to get my lands out that are tap lands so that I can eliminate them. because I don't want their board to start overwhelming me. And then I did have a phone call coming in, so we had to skip forward a little bit in the game. But I removed their cards. I played a Planeswalker. They removed it. I played another Planeswalker. They removed it. And now we got where we're at. So I really do hope you guys have been enjoying this gameplay. I love this deck. Orzhov is my jam. I love White Weenie and I love the destruction of black. I don't know, I've always leaned to black ever since I started to play. Those were just the cards that I was getting when I was opening packs when I was younger. My first card I ever got was Wall of Bones. And from there, I've just been a fan. So we're in a good spot now. Let them play their cards, and I have the removal to take care of it once they get on the board. Sometimes you trick them, especially in a deck like this, where you want them to be more aggressive, and then you counter their aggression with your control removal. So, I mean, there's no reason not to block because I'm going to wipe the board on the next turn. Lay down that land and wipe the board. So now I have a Planeswalker. They have 4 cards in their hand. And I have 3, but I have the upper hand with the cards I have based on the cards they have, based on the deck that they are playing. I have infinite creature generation, and they do not. With a couple board wipes still in the deck that if I get overwhelmed again, I can take care of the board. Let them hit me. No. Block. And yeah, why not just board wipe them again? They have no cards in hand. Start them from scratch and start pumping up my board. Draw cards just to see. I don't need 2. I just need 1. And having a removal spell is always helpful to see in case they play something that I need to get rid of. So let me tell you a little bit about this channel. This channel is just trying to build community, trying to build friends, hang out with each other, have a little bit of back and forth, be in that yes man kind of vibe. I've been playing Magic for 30 years, so I do love this game. 30 plus years, really. I hope that I can become a part of your life, and this channel becomes a part of your life, and you allow me to be the influence that is influential with regards to Magic. And they scoop. I really am so grateful for all of the viewers I do get. So all of you, thank you so much. If you want to support me, that would be so cool with some subscribes. That would be great. Make me know that I'm on the right path. If you haven't seen the rest of the channel, you know I do original stories that I post in the shorts following the Planeswalker who's playing, Alara. We're also going to start showcasing artists. The art of Magic is wonderful, and those artists deserve to be showcased, as well as whatever else comes to mind as we play. But that's the channel as it sits now, and the channels that we are going to do. Hopefully targeting you. I know, kitty. We're all so excited. So they're playing that mono green. Obviously, they're trying to get things out aggressive-wise so that they can pump. But I, of course, have the right cards to deal with it. The board wipes, the board wipes, the board wipes. Day of Judgment was good in this case. I might remove one of my bigger board wipes to put in another Day of Judgment. That was something I'm considering. I know, Kitty. We're going to have to test it and see how it goes. If you guys have any comments on how you think this deck can improve, I'm happy to play around with your ideas. But if you want to take this deck and improve it on yourself, go ahead and do that. Yeah, Kitty, we're sharing. Sharing is caring. You're so nice, Kitty. So nice. Was that a good play? Is that what you're saying? So we're in a good spot right now. They don't have that many cards in their hands. We've eliminated the big threat. We have board wipes in case we need them. We don't have any counters that we have to worry about. And then we got double token creation. So we know at this point that we're most likely going to win. They're still fighting, which you should always fight in this game, because a comeback is a wonderful thing, and it makes you feel so good when that happens to you. So they have a little bit of advantage on the board, but I also have the board wipes to deal with it, which is what I decide to do. Eliminate the threats, build my board back up because I do have infinite creature generation, and double creature generation at that.
Join the fight.
And they play it again. They play it one more time, and that's what they pull out. So, yeah, Kitty, I know we're in a great spot. Let them know. Kitty, are we in a great spot? Yeah, I know. That was a good play. So, now we can draw cards. Eliminate the threats as we need to.
I have identified the suspects. Take a look. Watching.
Double Planeswalker's hard to deal with, and this deck has 3, so triple Planeswalker's even harder. I was considering putting one more Planeswalker in, maybe a Liliana Vess. But I don't think it needs it. But we'll see how the meta plays to make those little tweaks as we need it. Yeah, that's what you do, Kitty. You make the little tweaks as you need it. The beauty about this deck is there's really nothing I'm playing that I'm worried about them stealing. So if they copy, that's okay, because nothing's very powerful on its own. It kind of builds upon itself. Teamwork making this Orzhov token deck control dream work. And we really start pumping out creatures now, gaining some life. And we go ahead and we make our move. Could play it a little slower, but they only are at 15 life. I felt putting a little bit of pressure on would close out the game a little quicker, which at the end of the day it did. Because there's nothing really that they can play that's really going to scare me right now. And they scoop, and that's it. So that's the deck. Black-white Orzhov Control tokens. Get the board big, build on itself, and maintain board control. So we'll keep playing this deck. We'll keep showing you how it progresses and how it goes along. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. This is the Yes Man. Yes, man. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.